Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, this video is going to be kind of revisiting a topic that I've talked about numerous of times on my channel for the simple reason that I want to emphasize how important it is to be this way, to think this way, to feel this way about yourself. And so today in this video, guys, it's kind of going to be like the breakdown about why having good self-concept is so important. In my personal opinion, I definitely do believe in having good self-concept, and I do believe that it does help a lot. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, it helps out a lot within the law of assumption, because obviously you already know how easy it is to get what we want. Like, affirm, persist, affirm, persist. It really is as easy as that. There's really nothing else besides that you have to do. But I do understand how some people's minds work, and the reason I know is because I know how my mind used to work when it came to this, when I was very insecure, when I felt like I couldn't get what I wanted. Like, it made me feel a lot less valuable in terms of me getting my desires, even though feeling valuable is not something that you need to feel. That's why I'm gonna tell y'all today that having good self-concept is not a necessity within the law of assumption, okay? So don't think that you need to have the most perfect self-concept in the world. You need to be compared to these other people. It doesn't matter. Do not compare yourself to anyone else, first of all. But second, having good self-concept is just a big fat major plus in my personal opinion, because I only realized that I really started feeling like that bitch in my reality once I got up my self-concept, you know? Because before that, I was trying to convince myself, but now I know, you know? So that's the whole thing. I want y'all to feel the same way. I want y'all to feel as powerful within yourselves as possible, because I just always believe in having good confidence, and that being something that is vital to us feeling like the best of the best, because we are the best of the best. So don't sleep on that. But then anyway, guys, before we get talking about what it is to have good self-concept and the importance behind it, like what my personal opinion is, and maybe even some advice as to how you can get yourself there as well, I am going to quickly talk about the beautiful, serene, peaceful background music playing in the background, here to calm your nerves, here to make you feel as serene and as peaceful as possible, just like it makes me feel. I love the way that I feel when I listen to music like this, binaural beats, of course. And so with that being said, guys, I want y'all to eat it up just like I'm eating it up by listening to it in the background, you know, feel it all the way through, because this kind of peace does belong with you. Within the law of assumption, I believe that it's always supposed to be as easy as it looks, because it really is so easy to affirm for your desires, but you just gotta know what's up, you know? You just gotta know. But then anyway, the link to that album playing in the background will be down below so that y'all can go check it out. But don't be afraid to bless your ears, just like I am, you know? Like, who doesn't want to feel like the most peaceful but best version of themselves? Everybody does. But then anyway, guys, now we can get started with the video. Okay, perfect. So now that we're in the video, let's get to talking about what it is to have good self-concept and all the stuff that goes around that, especially because, again, like I said, having good confidence is vital in my personal opinion, and I will share that opinion with y'all today, especially because I want y'all to feel just as good as this, okay? So then anyway, guys, let's break it down from the start, okay? So within the law of assumption, as y'all know, like I said before, using the law of assumption is literally as easy as seeing something that you like. Maybe you want that $1,000 dress that you saw last weekend, but a part of you feels like you can't get it, whatever. Not that that mattered anyway, because nothing in this world could ever distract you from the fact that you can have what you want, especially not the 3D, okay? So with that being said, you see this dress and you're like, wow, I really like this dress, but I don't think I can have it. But you know what? That doesn't stop you, because what you say to yourself is, you know what? I'm gonna just affirm to myself and tell myself that I do have this dress, because if I tell myself that I do have this dress, then I will have this dress. And then guess what? You start to tell yourself, I have this dress. I love my new dress. I love the way that I look in my new dress. I love the fact that I got this dress. I'm so thankful for this dress. This dress belonged to me and now I have it. I'm so happy to have this dress. Having this dress is a huge blessing for me. Of course I would have this dress, etc. You're just going in on the fact that of course you have this dress. Like, why wouldn't you have this dress, right? Eventually you're going to see that somehow, literally somehow, you don't need to know how, you just know that somehow it's going to make way into your life. So maybe your aunt sees the dress and she says, I want to buy this for my niece because I want her to feel like the bad bitch that she is, period. And then guess what? She buys it for you. She brings it over to you. She gives it to you. And now you're like, oh my God, I manifested this successfully without me even thinking about it, because I just told myself that I have the dress and now I really have the dress. That right there is how easy it is for you to use the law of assumption. So we all know from the surface that it really is as easy as this. If you want what you want, you got it. Just by repeating your affirmations, you're not phased, you're not contradicting yourself, you're not checking the 3D, whatever. You're not doing the extra shit. You're just saying to yourself that you have it, and then guess what? It makes way right into your life. Okay, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Now, let's talk about things from a different perspective where we implement a little bit more of good self-concept into there, because within the affirmations that I did say, yes, they were empowering, but they weren't also focused on the fact that of course I would have this dress, because why wouldn't I? Like, look at me, I am that bitch. Duh. Of course I would have the dress. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't someone like me who wants the dress get the dress? Like, hello, this is my life. Of course I'm gonna get the dress. Once you put in a little bit of a more attitude into what you're saying, like a little pep in your step, not to say that you're conceited or like really really full of yourself in the worst way, because of course feeling yourself up and feeling confidence is never going to be a bad thing. I don't care what anybody says, and if anybody ever tells you differently, just know it's because they're insecure. Okay, sorry to break it to y'all, but I'm just telling you, if someone's hating on your parade, it's because they're hating on their own parade. But then anyway, back to what I was saying, the whole thing about having good self-concept here is that you tell yourself, of course I got the dress, like why wouldn't I? Bitch, I know I do. The fuck, I'm not phased. I know it's gonna make way into my life. Of course it is, because I am the main character. If the main character wants it, the main character got it. Just like that, because I said so, because I said so, because I said so, because I said so. Hello, because I, the main character, said so, and that's it. Do you see the difference here? Again, it might not be to that extent where you're like really but you know what I'm saying? Like that energy of I got this, I got this, I got this makes you feel way more secure within yourself while you are affirming and persisting than if you were to just say, they love me, they really want me, the dress found me, the dress belongs to me, the money loves me, the money is mine. Who are you fooling? Like, come on, you're not even fooling yourself, because you sound like you are so unsure of this shit. You sound like you don't really know what's up. Like, you sound like you don't know if you really do belong to this. But I'm gonna tell you right now that once you kind of like crank it differently and you're like, I got this shit because I said so, it belongs to me because I said so, and that's it. It kind of makes it feel like it really does belong to you, you know? And you're not even trying to convince yourself here. You're not trying to make yourself believe it, because either way, no matter how you're affirming for it, it doesn't matter. You don't have to believe that you have it. You just have to keep repeating it. And even without you implementing that good self-concept, you can still get that thing. But who doesn't want to feel like a bad bitch when they are getting their desires? Who doesn't want to feel like they got the shit in the bag when they are affirming for their desires? Everybody does. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you tell yourself, I really don't care, as long as it's here. You want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel as confident as possible. And so the most important thing here is that you realize exactly what you bring to the table. That is what is most important, is that you know who the fuck you are, you know what you bring to the table, and you know that this world literally has to bend over backwards for you, because this is your life for a reason, because this is your life, the main character's life, for a reason. No one can tell you no. No one can tell you anything other besides what it is that you want to hear, and that is the beauty behind having such good self-concept. Once you get here, you never look back, guys. Once you get here, you never look back. You're never uncertain again. You never question whether certain desires are unattainable or not. You never overthink this shit. You just know that you got it in the bag because you said so, and that's it. Tell me right now that that right there is not the most peaceful thing in the world. How could it not feel good knowing that you can have this shit right here, right now, simply because you said so, and that's it? Tell me right here, right now, who doesn't want to feel like that bitch? Everybody does. So with that being said, guys, I am going to tell you all that working on your self-concept is going to be one of the best things that you could possibly do for yourself, in the way that you would really be implementing the self-confidence that you already have within yourself, but you're not keeping it inside anymore. You're taking it out and you're showcasing that for the whole world to see. Not because you need validation, not because you want to prove people wrong, not because you want to show these bitches what's up. It doesn't matter. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone or anything. The only thing that matters is that when you wake up with confidence in your feet, in your body, in your soul, in your heart, to say, God sent me here, because God did. You were born to do this. You were born to get up, to keep it pushing, to know who you are, and to know that every single thing that you desire belongs to you effortlessly, simply because you've decided on it. So instead of you sitting there and convincing yourself for a little bit, like, can I really have this? Can I really do this? What you're gonna get to here is that anytime that you think about whatever desire in your mind, you immediately assume that that thing belongs to you, that that thing deserves you, and that you deserve that thing just as much as you say that you do, because you simply do, because you said so, and that's it. Every single time that you think about a situation, you're gonna say, I'm gonna get through it because I'm that bitch. Everything's gonna be okay because I'm the main character, because I have decided that it's going to be okay. You're gonna keep telling yourself that everything has no other choice but to be divinely protected and cared for you, because this is your life, because you know that you are the chosen one within your own reality. You are holding your power on your sleeve, and you're not afraid of who sees it, because even if these other people feel insecure when they look at you, at least you know what the fuck is up. At least you know that you're not threatened by anyone or anything else, because you know what you bring to your table, and you know that you can manifest it all. You know that you can have it all. You're not fazed by anyone. You're not looking at anyone's progress. You're not looking to see if these people actually believe in themselves. You're not looking for inspiration. The only inspiration that you need here and that you have is yourself. And you being there for you is more than enough to get you through every single thing that you've ever been through, to get you to somewhere even higher within your own life. I'm telling you guys that once you have good self-concept, you never go back to the way that you used to think, because all that other bullshit about you feeling like you couldn't, feeling like you weren't able to, feeling like that unconfident version of yourself literally withers away. It's all dead, and you also see just how silly you used to be when you used to think that it wasn't possible. You start to realize just how silly you have been as well, thinking that you couldn't get what you wanted, thinking that things were out of reach, thinking the worst about every situation that you were meant to be thinking the best in, because nothing here could ever hold you back except for yourself. Nothing and nobody could ever hold you back except for yourself. Add your extra pizzazz. Add your extra self-concept affirmations. There is a reason why I always affirm with self-concept now. It's because it makes me feel 10 times better about myself. Instead of me sitting here saying, I make the money. I make the money because I said so. I make the money because I'm that bitch. I make the money because that's what's meant for me. Do you see how much better and more powerful that feels for me and for you and for whoever is affirming for it? It makes it feel so much more implemented within your system to say that this belongs to you, and you're not going to sit around and convince yourself differently. You're simply going to know that this version of yourself, the most empowered version that I'm telling you that you are, that you finding this version of yourself is just you coming back to the person that you always were, the most powerful, confident, and empowered person within your reality. No one and nothing could ever tell you no. No one could ever tell you anything other besides what it is that you want to hear, because you have decided upon yourself within your own life that everything in this world will always go according to your plan, because you are the main character, and because no one could ever tell you no, because you said so, and that's it. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say here? Implementing good self-concept within your own life is as easy as waking up each and every single day, looking in the mirror and telling yourself exactly what you know you need to hear. It's not about looking in the mirror, telling yourself once or twice and then feeling cringed out and then stopping. Bitch, you better get through that point. You better be working through that shit to not let that thing affect you, to make you feel like, ooh, this is kind of weird. I don't like this feeling. No. If you feel that way, that's when you got to be affirming the hardest. I'm not kidding. That is when you have to go ham on your affirmations to tell yourself that you know exactly who the fuck you are, because you absolutely do, and that no one and nothing could ever tell you anything else. Once you realize who you are, the whole world sees you for who you are. But the best thing about it is that having good self-concept means that you don't care if these other people see you for who you are. It's kind of like having your birthday on Christmas all in the same day, bitch, because you're gonna get double the presents. You're gonna get more than what you even expected to get. Once you know who you are and you're not trying to prove yourself to anyone or anything, you know who you are. You know that you can have it all, that you can do it all, you can be it all, you can manifest it all, and you're not fazed about what other people are thinking about you. Everyone around you starts to have wonderful opinions about you, but guess what? You don't even care, because you know that these others' opinions don't even matter to you, because the only opinion that matters to you is your own opinion, not what other people are thinking or saying or deciding for yourself. It's what you say for yourself. And that is exactly how I got myself to this point in which I know who I am within my own reality. I had to feed myself the words that I was uncomfortable with hearing at first, because I knew that if I pushed past that point where I was feeling uncomfortable, telling myself every day, I got this, I eventually got to a point where it became so natural for me to believe, to understand, to kind of like soak up in my mind. And that right there is also how affirmations work. You keep repeating your affirmations, them shits become natural to you. They become normal. They become the norm, because you start to see everything in your reality shift around to start giving you exactly what you're saying to yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? You start telling yourself, I'm that bitch, I got what I want. Of course, I'm the main character. Everyone loves me. It is what it is. I'm not worried about a single thing, etc. You start to actually feel it, believe it, and see it. You start to see it in your reality being reflected right back onto you. You start to see it all just put up in your face, telling you, baby, what are you fazed about? What are you worried about? Like literally, you are that bitch. What are you worried about? Absolutely nothing. Not worried about a single thing, because you know who you are. And that is the best part about it, my love, is that you get to decide what goes, what doesn't go, whatever, but you know exactly what it is, and it's all thanks to you. You don't care about what anyone or anything else is telling you. It doesn't matter if your reality, your 3D is telling you no a million times, bitch. I'm gonna say yes, because I am the 4D. I am my entire reality. I am this universe. I get to decide what goes, okay? I am the divine creator. I am the one who's in control. If I'm the one who's in control, no one can tell me no. Not without my permission, at least, of course. So with that being said, it's always going to lead back to me. No one can tell me no, because I am the main character and I know it, and I'm not insecure about it. I'm not scared of it. I'm not this, that. I am sure, and that's it. Just like you are sure of yourself, of your place, of who you are, where you stand in your life, you know who you are, and you know that no one and nothing can take that away from you, no matter what the fuck it is. I'm not kidding, y'all. Once you see yourself from this perspective, once you get yourself to this point, which you already are there, you just have to make the mental click, the mental switch to tell yourself, I really am here, nothing to be afraid of. You never leave again. You're never gonna be afraid again. You're gonna be more than capable, more than ready to face every single thing within every single day of your life, because nothing will ever phase you. I'm telling you, having a good self-concept makes you unfucking breakable. Don't get me wrong, the law of assumption, everything else, you affirming and persisting, does also make you unbreakable. Of course, you naturally are unbreakable, but once you know that you are unbreakable, like once you know it yourself, that is when your life changes truly, because now you are living the life that you deserve, because you are giving yourself that, because you refuse to settle for less than best, especially in a world where everything has to work out in your favor, because you are, guess what? The main fucking character. Okay then, you see what I'm talking about. How important having good self-concept is? I'm gonna tell y'all yes. Even though it's not a necessity, it's never gonna be a necessity. It is always super important to know who you are, what you bring to the table, what you do for yourself, everything like that, because you are the A1, you are the number one, you are the one who's on top, you are the god of your reality, you're the divine creator, the one who's in control. No one and nothing could ever tell you no without your permission. So don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about anyone or anything else. Do not even worry about your own mindsets, okay? Just worry about where you're gonna place all them damn purses, where you're gonna place all them damn cars, where you're gonna place all that money, where you're gonna take your SP out to dinner this weekend. Worry about that shit, okay? Worry about the things that you actually want to worry about and not about the silly shit that has nothing to do with your reality. Because you, someone who has amazing self-concept just as much as you do, is not fazed by a single thing because you know who you are. And no, it's not scary. It's not hard to get here. It's not anything. It is too easy because we said so. It literally is too fucking easy. If you allow it to be this easy, it's gonna bless you in the very best way possible. I promise you guys, let it be this way because you deserve this, because you said so. And that's it, my love. That's literally it, because we said so. But then anyway, y'all, oh my god, I went in. I don't care though. I love talking to y'all like this. I honestly want to keep going. If I could make like hour video, I would. But that would be too fucking long. We'll see one day though. But anyway, guys, that's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability, and I know that it did, because guys, the fuck you talking about? You don't know who you are. Yes you do. Yes you do. Yes you do. I'm telling you that you know who you are because I said so, and if I'm saying so, it is what it is, because I am the creator of my reality. I get to decide what goes. I know who I am. I got the self-concept up there. And with that being said, I'ma choose that you all see yourselves for who you really are, that you all hold yourself up to the candle, up to the light that I see y'all as. Because if I see you up there, that means that you should be seeing yourself up there just as much as I do, if not 10 times more. I'm not kidding y'all. You are supposed to be your own biggest supporter, your own cheerleader, the one who sees you as most powerful within your reality because you said so. So what else are you tripping about? Like, what are you tripping about? What are you scared of? Why are you so afraid to be that bitch? Like, why? Like, come on. I know you're not afraid. I know you're not actually afraid. I know that ego is just trying to get you down, but you know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know of the power that you hold inside. There is nothing in this world that could ever take you away from who you are. I'm telling y'all, you know who you are. You're never gonna choose to feel phased because it is a choice, guys. That's also something that comes with having good self-concept, is that you have to choose to not react to shit that you know that you can change, okay? It's all about not victimizing yourself. Anytime that you feel like you're about to victimize yourself, you take yourself right back to where you are. You remind yourself of who the fuck you are. I am that bitch. I don't victimize myself in this reality. I am the strengthened soldier. I'm the one who gets what I want. I'm the one who's in control. I'm not afraid. I'm not phased. I'm not nothing. I am in control, and that's just it. You saying that to yourself, you implementing that right there is more than enough. Having good self-concept is so easy. The only thing that makes it difficult in some people's eyes is the belief that it's difficult to believe in yourself just as much as you're supposed to. You gotta eliminate all that overthinking bullshit that you got going on, because it's not gonna help you in any way, shape, or form. Looking around and comparing yourself to others, thinking too hard about what people are saying, what people are thinking, whatever. Like, it literally, have y'all peeped, usually has to do with other people, other things outside of you in the 3D. Yeah, no, bitch. The inner world reflects your outer world. If you want your world to be thriving in the best way possible, see yourself as the inner world, the perfect inner world that you are, and see it all escalate in your 3D reality right outside of you, because that's exactly what it's gonna do. Having good self-concept is extremely simple. You just have to take yourself from the belief that it is hard to have and hard to maintain, because it's really not. There's nothing scary about treating yourself right. There's nothing scary about telling yourself that you deserve what you want. There is nothing scary about living a life that you deserve to be living in. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know exactly what the fuck it is. You know what you bring to the table. Stop feeling fazed by little shit that has nothing to do with you and things that cannot affect you without your permission. You see? Like, you make the choice. You have that good self-concept, so you make the choice to not deal with shit that you don't want to be dealing with, because you know who you are. Hello. You know who you are. You know who you are, okay? That's all you need to know for yourself. One thing I'm gonna say real quick before I check out this video is I just want to tell y'all something that I wrote down that I feel like is an important thing to say to y'all about why I think it's so important to have good self-concept. And the number one reason is because usually if you feel less confident, it makes you feel like you are undeserving. So you tend to work against the good things in life, which is exactly what I did. That's literally what I wrote down, because it's the truth. I used to work against all the things that I wanted because I felt like I didn't deserve them. When I realized that having good self-concept simply meant that I deserved it, like literally just implementing the fact that I always deserved it, it made me stop working against all of my desires, because I then realized that I really did deserve it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, having that good self-concept is gonna push you up to that point where you know that you deserve the shit that you want. Of course, even though you do, regardless of it. But if you don't think that you do, it's gonna make it that much harder for you to get what you want, because you think that it just doesn't belong to you. Like, it just doesn't belong to me. I don't deserve this, okay? Even at times when I would get what I wanted, I would literally self-sabotage and stop, okay? I would stop because I'd say, I don't deserve this. Like, why do I have this? I don't deserve it. Boom. Right back to square one. Okay, bitch. Tell yourself that you deserve this shit. Tell yourself that you already know. You've been knew that you deserve this shit. But not even just that. That you're the one who's in control. That everything is secured in your bag because you said so. That it's all in the bag right here, right now because you said so. And that's it. Right here, right now because you said so. And that's it. Most beautiful thing about it, my love. Nothing for you to feel fazed by. Nothing for you to feel stressed out by. Nothing for you to feel afraid of. Just know that you got this shit in the bag right here, right now because you said so. And that's it. Okay, my love, you really do. I promise y'all, there's nothing scary about it. Do not work against your desires. Work with them. Know that you got this shit. Know that you're the one who's in control. Know that you really do deserve this simply because you have your eye on the prize. And that's it. That's all the validation you need. Nothing else besides your own validation. As the main character, your self-concept is A1 at 110%. Just sit with it. Know that it is because it really is because you said so. And that's it. All right, y'all. I will see y'all this Thursday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody. And get it together, my love. Implement that good self-concept. You know what it is. You know exactly what it is. I'm telling you what it is. You know that you're the baddest bitch. What does Childish Gambino say? Baby, you're the baddest. Yeah, baby, you're the baddest. You know you're the baddest. You know you're the baddest. You know that you're the baddest. You know that you're the baddest bitch that came up into this reality to get exactly what you deserve. I literally babbled, but I mean that shit. Like, you know that you're the baddest. You know that you're the baddest. Implement it to yourself. Nothing in this world could ever keep you in a place in which you will not be getting what you want, except if you tell yourself that you don't deserve it, that you can't, whatever. It all leads back to you. It's all about you. If you know who you are, if you know what you bring to the table, and if you know exactly what it is, then you know that you deserve everything that you want, but not even just that. You know that you're the baddest bitch that ever walked into the scene, into the game, into the club, because you really are. Don't be afraid to be who you're really meant to be. You're meant to be everything, okay? You're meant to be it all. Allow yourself to be it all. Sit with it. Just know that this shit is meant for you because it absolutely is. And do not run away from what you know belongs to you. That good ass self-concept that you're feeling right now, yeah, bitch, this is permanent. It belongs to you forever. And that's literally it. Don't worry about a single thing more or less, of course, because it's all taken care of in your favor right here, right now, because guess who said so? The main character. You said so. And that's it. Bye. Okay, period. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna be affirming for our good ass self-concept because we have amazing self-concept because we said so, and that's it. I am the most powerful person within my reality. I have outstanding self-concept. I have the best self-concept in the world. I love the way that I am. I love how perfect I am. I love that everything I touch and do turns to gold. No matter what it is, I always get my way because I am the main character. This is my world. I get to make the choices. I make the decisions. I call the shots. Everything leads back to me. If it's not me, it's nothing. No matter what it is, it's always going to be down to what I say. In my reality, I get everything that I want because I said so. I'm the main character, so I get everything that I want. I am that bitch, so I get everything that I want. My self-concept is too strong. My self-concept gets me everything that I want. My self-concept speaks for itself. Everybody knows how confident I am. I know that I have everything that I want. I can get anything that I want. I have everything that I want. No matter what it is, I got it right here, right now because I said so. My life is too good because I am the main character. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it be? Everything naturally flows my way because this is my life for a reason. I am the most powerful person within my reality. I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. I know what I bring to the table. Everyone and everything that communicates with me knows exactly what I am. Every single person sees me for exactly who I am. I see me for exactly who I am. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know the power that I hold. I am the most powerful person within my reality. I love being the most powerful person within my reality. Being the main character is the most amazing feeling in the world. I love being the main character. I love calling the shots. I love being the one who's always in control because I said so, and that's it. My life is too amazing and it's all thanks to me. It's all thanks to me because I am the main character because I said so, and that's it. I was born to be this way. I was born for this life. I was born to be this amazing. I will always be this amazing. I will always be this powerful. I will always be the main character, and I will always have such an amazing self-concept. My self-concept only continues to grow, only continues to get stronger, and I only continue to get better. I am the best bitch alive. I got this shit in the bag because I said so, and that's it.